I am pretty late. And how is everyone? We are all doing wonderful. All right, let me know if the video's playing, because on my phone it's not, so it's like going around in a circle. Come on. Oh, I know how to do that with it. Let's see if that helps. It's buffering. Yeah, okay. Was something for nothing for nothing. um, Can you guys hear me? Oh, you guys can hear me? Oh, now it's all better now. Woo, 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 woo. Yay! Look at that. Life is magical. See? It's a magical life. I told you. And Paul, you'll have to watch the beginning of the video. It was pretty cool. It's pretty exciting. It's got a lot of stuff. I mean, I talked for an hour before I started doing my first reading. This is doing with teamwork. This has to do, better now. Yeah, I got sound and audio now. Woo, we are live. Woo! This lady, she knows how to get something working somehow. Teamwork. I got everybody helping. And this was the masculine. He's watching to see how to put this teamwork together. It's like a divine masculine, divine feminine working together for the tribe, and the tribe's all working together. They're actually stronger together, because when they're apart, they have to pull off of their own energy to keep the tribe going. When they come together, they get to like bounce off of each other, and it gets more energetically and more inclined and more engaged, and then the two of them together are stronger together as the team for the tribe, for the collective. And this is the masculine that's he's watching how this is the masculine that's grounded, he's solid, he's complete. He's watching how can we put this together. And this, to me, in this deck, this is most of the time I read this card actually as two people being together. Receive it and send it. And then the next card that flew out when all this technical stuff was down, I hope it got on film so you guys know that I just didn't pull the card out, because it actually flew out. And it is Two of Cups. That's two people, a divine masculine and divine feminine, they're two hearts that are operating in two separate bodies, that they're actually operating in the same level, like they're kind of like doing the same thing at the same time, or kind of about in the same time, that they're kind of like on the same journey together. And then this is the divine masculine. This is the King of Swords, the divine masculine. He's got his sword down. Hi. And And he's got his thoughts all together. It's like he's actually put his thoughts together. He's come to a calmness to the storm that's been going on within, so this calmness can come out. And what's really cool about the Divine Masculine showing up in this reading is when I did my reading for Monday reading today, it's like it was 13 cards came out and there were no Divine Masculine in the picture at all. It was all about the Divine Feminine. But when I started talking about it, then he started to show up. So anyhow, let's see what the cards have to say. Oh yeah, I talk about it was a lot. We just went through a lot of hard work. So there has, and this is the feminine. She has done a lot of heavy work. But when you're at the 10, that means we're at the end of the heavy stuff. It's not going to be heavy like it has been in the past anymore. And Kathleen, you were talking about the tingling going on with your head, and it's probably all the information that came out in the show prior to Paul arriving. But yeah, because it was a lot of information came out, you know. It's making sure everything stays whole and complete in this awesome, amazing journey, this beautiful journey that's actually taking place. So it's not out of alignment or out of balance. You know, it was seeing what we could do to bring it back into balance. All right. And Kathleen knows more than anybody that, you know what, if I throw a card back in and it's supposed to come out, it's going to come out no matter what I do. Is that right, Kathleen? It doesn't matter what I do. If that card is supposed to be in the reading, it definitely will show itself. Okay, cards, come on, straighten up. You like my rock? I found this when I was still in Willows before I left. It says laugh every day, because laughter really lightens the load. It brings the play in, and I think I do my share of laughing. Yeah. Just because I enjoy life so much. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the journey, you know. Let's see. This one wants to come down. Yeah, it's like, this is, to me, this is like lots of information coming at us, but there is a crystal clear answer in this lots of information. It's like, you know, with myself, I know that I have a lot of people around me, and I got my tribe members, and, you know, or maybe they're not tribe members, and sometimes people are like, I got this, and I got that, and I got this, and I got that, but there's really just one clear answer going on there. It's looking for the clarity of maybe this is saying we're looking for the clarity of what we have to do to get past this hard work, you know, like the computer shutting down in the middle of the live. Maybe that's why that's coming up. Let's see. Yeah, well, it wants a crystal clear answer for this new love. This love is coming from a new way. It's not the love that we've been all taught and raised that, you know, you're supposed to love for this reason or that love for that other reason. It is a love from a purity. It is a love from the heart. It is a love from this unique, awesome, amazing way of going forward with life. But we found this love within ourselves, that we became so unconditionally in love with ourselves that we have this new cup of love to offer when we're out in the world offering our love. It's like when I'm talking about when I'm out and about throughout my day, I get so many cups of love coming towards me. It blows my mind, because I've never seen anything like it before. It is right now. It's just like everywhere I go, people are just offering that awesome, amazing love vibe, instead of like, I don't got time for you no more, you know. And that's, to me, that's the good thing about what's happened in the last 2 years, is because it has pulled us home to not allow us to be so mixed up and all the chaos all the time, and I gotta go, I don't got time for you, I can't look, I gotta do this for the boss, I gotta do that for my mom, I gotta do that for my dad, I gotta do that for my brother, I gotta do this and that, and I don't have time for you, who the stranger walking down the street. But now it's not that way. Now it's everybody has a little bit more time, because they all have had time to look within themselves a little bit more, because we cannot hide from us anymore. we have to look in, that we cannot blame anybody else for our problems or our issues, because we are the ones that are living with our soul, because when that other person is gone, we're still going through those same issues that we haven't resolved within ourselves. But now we've been taking time to go ahead and see who we are as a human being a little bit more, where I'm actually seeing so much more love out in the world today, even though there's a lot of people that are out there lost and everything, but I still am running into more loving people than I've ever ran into before, ever. Let me look at the chat. The love we raise. Yes, madam, just go with the flow. That's all I do, is go with the flow with a wide, sparkling smile, always, 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 and reflect. Well, and what's beautiful about a smile, you don't have to say anything, and you can raise somebody else's vibration up with a smile alone, no words. You just look at the person and smile, and they might see you smiling, and they smile back. So you just raise the vibration level up with that person. That's what's really neat about a smile. Okay, what else? Oh, we got a card flipping. It's about bringing a balance. Even here for this teamwork to happen, the balance has had to take place first. Otherwise, this teamwork would have been out of balance. But right now we have the masculine looking at this team, because this team is solid, it's complete, it's grounded. It's people working together as a wholeness, as a unity, as togetherness. And there is love in the picture. These are two people that are together, that are working like the same way, doing the same kind of thing. I mean, not all in the same way. We have our different thought process and our different ways about going about things, but there's another unity going on. There's another synchronicity going on. There's another, and it's not like either one of them are trying to be like the other person. It's just happening naturally. And that's what the masculine here with his thought process is. He's looking at that story. He's going, this is kind of cool. This is kind of unique. This is kind of really different. So that's where we had to bring the balance in, so we can allow this love to be flowing out in this unconditional way. Because, like the love I have, I don't have that love just for myself. The more I love myself, the more I'm able to reflect it out to the world. But the more I reflect it out into the world, guess what? I get that much more back. So it just keeps feeding my soul. So it's like a complete circle. It's magical. It's a magical life. That's what it is. When you really love the person you are and you're reflecting that love out to the world, and that comes back at you, it becomes such a magical, beautiful journey. You love that? That one's smiling. Yeah, so smile. I think it's stacked in unity. I think that's true. I really appreciate all you guys. You're still here, staying with me through all of my flips and flaws throughout this program. This is again, it's still talking about two people that are together sharing this love. But not only these two are sharing the love, these cups are surrounded. They are surrounded with love. It's like maybe the divine masculine and the divine feminine, they both have their tribes, and their tribes are loving them. So like if I was the divine feminine, my tribe is loving me, and let's say one of you in the chat is the divine masculine, your tribe is loving you. And so there's just that's what had to happen, is this balance had to happen. And I was talking about the last 2 years of what's happened, is maybe that's what's happened to bring this love in way forward, to bring a balance within the universal flow. And we have, again, a divine masculine. He's looking to see, how can I make movement? This is action. This is a divine masculine that's actually moving forward. So it's like he's actually checking out. Now let's see. I have this magic wand, and I can twirl it this way, and I can twirl it that way. But how can I actually make it go towards this love story that Miss FlipN talks about here. You know, she's constantly talking about this love, and she's constantly talking about it being imbalanced. But this love is coming from this new love. It's an unconditional love. It's this love that we learned how to love the soul that we are, the person we are. Now that we're learning how to love that soul that we truly are, let's see, he's going of a way. Rejoice. Hey now. Oh, we got Mr. or Mrs. Gregory. Which one is it? I think you're getting picked on, bro. I think actually, I think they're letting you know that you're operating from your masculine self and your feminine self, and you're in balance with both. Take that. Oh, look at we on this card there. Look at get it. Flip that over. If I were going to read that, it's like there's lots of choices to choose from, and to me, we're always choosing from the heart first. So, and operate from the heart. I'm taking the story and making sure. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is. And you know, we got 2 tens on the table, and the heaviest tens that are on the table. But this is endings. It's in. The next thing that comes after those heavy tens is a brand new beginning. So this is like, I am so done of operating from those less than ways. Those ways that we've been taught, the ways that we have been raised to, they're actually the ways that we've been taught and raised is you're not good enough, you're not holy. Oh, we got... Madam, where is Mr. Sprite? Well, I know, I don't know where Mr. Sprite is. We have Mrs. Sprite here, see? Mrs. Sprite, she's in the house. She's waiting for Mr. Sprite, you know. Yeah, that's, you know, if he's interested, you know. If he's interested in Mrs., you know. Out in the cold. You're so funny, Gregory. All right, what's the next card out? Yeah, it's unconditional love. This is a divine feminine. She, you know, she's talking about this story of, you know, we're not going to be operating in those lower vibrational ways anymore. We're going to be operating from unconditional love. And this one, she's surrounded, like her hair is all around her first, surrounding herself first, making sure her cup is full of love first, because she learned that this way doesn't work. This way wears you out. This way exhausts you. This way is a lot of work. But she goes, no, she's operating from this love because she learned from this journey. Wow. Let's see, what do we got here? Care for a reading of the time to come. This is just like we have to go through our journey a different way. It wasn't just straight. It wasn't a straight road. We had to go a little bit this way, and then we had to make a turn this way, and then we had to turn over this way to actually get to this unconditional loving self. And the smart butt Gregory. I am feeling both. Oh wait, I missed some. Care for a reading the time to come. Okay. Okay, Justin, is that you're asking for a reading? Okay, and then Gregory, there's a masculine Gregory and a feminine Gregory. That's true, and you're feeling both. I'm telling you, it's just telling you just have to be in balance. I gave you credit for being in balance, and Marshall, he's being a smart butt to his father. Oh, lots of confusion with Mr. and Mrs. Gregory. Smarts. Philip or fart. Smell it. You guys are so funny. You guys are so cute. Oh, look at, yeah. So this is a divine feminine. She's being crystal clear with her thought process. She's is shining, is bright, and she's throwing the crystal clarity out into the reading constantly. You know, bringing new action, bringing new movement forward. This is fast action. What's going fast? Well, come on. Why do you want to do that? Okay. All right. No, you settle down, cards. There. Okay. It wants crystal clear. So the answer is crystal clear. We want crystal clear answers, and going forward, in this beautiful, magical life that we're living, we want some crystal clarity. Let's see, what do we want crystal clarity with? We probably want crystal clarity about the teamwork. You're so cute, Mrs. Gregory. Yeah. Oh, there we what we want crystal clarity with. We want crystal clarity with, this is wishes and dreams. It's coming true. This is, I mean, we put a wish out there to the dream. That's what's coming fast. So what's coming fast is a crystal clear answer with this dream that's been put out there to the universe, or the universe threw it back upon us. I'm not sure which way it went. Maybe it's the universe speaking to us and we've been speaking back to the universe, and it's the same message. But this is dreams coming true. That's where I'm going to end this part, because this is a magical life, and that's what the whole show was about. So I'm going to end my Monday reading with the magical life. This is a magical story that's going on right in front of our ways. Yes, it's had some challenging moments, but we were able to get through those challenging moments. We've gone through some things that felt very painful, but again, what did we do with that pain? We dosed it up with more unconditional love to make sure that we're going through this journey that hasn't been a straight journey. We all know it's been a little bit of this way and a little bit of that way, a little bit of this way, to get to this crystal clear answer that the universe wants. What does the universe really want for us to all do to provide this higher vibrational energy out to the world, so this better energy is fluctuating throughout the universe, so we can balance, so we can help balance the planet or whatever else is going on. Let's balance the energy flow so it's operating more in this loving vibrational way. I'm as cute to the fullest. My brother, he's taking all the compliments, you see. So, out with the pain and in with the fun. All you got to do is go out in the boat, Gregory, and all the pain disappears like that. So, did Justin back there say he wanted a reading, or was that just the way a conversation was going? May I get a general career reading for March and April? Okay, here we go. Got your favorite deck here, Paul. Your favorite deck, and we want career reading for March and April. Okay, he don't want to know. She don't want to know about love. She wants to know about career. She's all about work. Work, 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 work. I gotta do some more work. I don't got no time for love. What do we got? Oh, but his heart, the masculine's heart is going thump, 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 thump. It's actually making him feel light. It's making him feel floaty. He can't even really, the masculine part can't even think as clear as he thinks he should think what's underneath that. The masculine is going, hey, I got to move forward. It's the lion. It's the king of the lion. He's ready to make action, make movement, make forward movement. But something, your March and April has something, you're being affected by what's going on with your heart. Your heart is a pounding. It was something, whatever's going on with your heart, you know that somebody else has an effect to what's going on with your heart. You've never, ever, ever in a lifetime felt the way that you're feeling right now. This is your masculine part, okay, Paul? And your masculine part is going, and I'm feeling so light, and I'm feeling so floaty, and I know I'm supposed to be, what? You wanted to know about work. But, it's like, but my heart is in the middle of whatever is supposed to happen next. And, that masculine part of you knows that it's ready to make movement. It's ready to go fast in this movement. It's fiery. He's even stepped ahead of the lion. He left the lion behind. He says, the lion's not even moving fast enough for me. I need to move faster than the lion. Okay, let's see. After all, Justin and Paul, can I have a general what does the universe want me to know reading? Oh, okay. With the kitty cat cards. Okay. And true. I do not feel a thing on the boat. I know, you're pain free. I mean, anytime you get into pain, all you got to do is go get on the boat or the jet ski. Is that the right word? Is that jet ski? Those were so fun. That was so cool that you got those last year. And because I have a crush on Mr. Sprite. Well, I'm so happy to know that you have a crush on Mr. Sprite. And you're falling in love with Mr. Sprite. Aww, that's so sweet. And so the phenomenon, so you're actually looking for crystal clear answers, and the phenomenon self is like staying in this little bubble, meaning that you're not allowing other people to really tell you what to do with this heart that's floaty. You know, you're going, I'm going to stay in my little bubble part of me, because this little bubble part just really makes me feel awesome, amazing, because that you staying in your little bubble is allowing that phenomenon part of you to stay grounded, staying whole, staying complete, and staying calm in the process. So right now, I don't see anything about work going on here. I see something going on with that heart, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Mrs. Sprite. Yeah. Because I have a crush. I'm going to screenshot that one. We got a screenshot. Woo! We got that. Recorded forever now. You can't delete it or anything. I got it. Yes. Miss Sunny, today I really miss him. You really do. All right, here we go. Mr. Sprite is in the house. Okay, Mr. Sprite is in the house, okay? Have you got some cards or just being intuitive? These are the cards here. It is going to be influenced by your own thoughts or opinions, Greg. Oh, you're talking about Greg. Yeah. Yes. All right. What's next for Paul? Oh, Paul, you got the Divine Feminine. She's got, it's like a kite or a balloon. You got your string out there up to the top of the universe, and it's ready to catch the wish. Was that in the other reading? Yeah, we're I'm just going to, it's ready to catch the wish that's out there in the universe. Even though the cards will probably show it within this story anyhow. I don't have to do this, but it's out there. The Divine Feminine wants to catch the wish. She may have put it out there, or maybe the masculine put it out there, but the universe has the wish that they want. The universe wants to provide this happy story to come back down onto the planet Earth, to the universe. It's a good story. and it's about what the cards are saying. He might interpret them for you. I know. I know him. He'll work the reading for his favor, and that's for sure. It's all about my brother now. He's taking over. He's taking over the reading. There's Justin. Okay, there's a wish right there, like the Divine Feminine has to do about being on stage. And being on stage, the light is shining on the Divine Feminine. And everybody out in the audience is like, everybody's hands are up, yay! Because they're so excited about what the Divine Feminine has to say. So now we're probably getting into the work part. Oh, Mr. Sprite, married with Mrs. Sprite. Oh, ho, ho, now. Now he's married. Ooh. Well, we're all looking forward to that day. So this is the work part in March and April, that the Divine Feminine is up on stage with the tribe out there in the audience, and the tribe is like, they're so elated about her being on stage because of the fact she has this beautiful message to share out to them. So when that message is being shared, it's lighting the load within the collective. The collective is actually being fed. they're being fed this happy ever after, amazing fairy tale dream of a story for themselves. So they can actually operate from their higher vibrational way. So they actually we become more whole as a collective, so we can actually raise the vibration level up within the planet, within the universe, so it's operating in a more magical way, because we're talking about a magical life for this journey today. Okay, and yes, I do not as well as you know, but well enough. But sometimes we all just need a little help understanding other perspectives. We speak for the feminine. Yay! I want you speaking for the feminine. The feminine wants to be on that stage to raise the vibration level up for the universal calling here. Oh, well, these cards say, okay, we got, so, this is, the universe is actually doing work behind the scene that's like not you, not the masculine, not the feminine within you. This is maybe tribe members, other people, maybe if it's not even people you know. The universe is actually working very hard behind the scene to light the fire. Come on, let's get this action. That's what you cannot, that's what the feminine part cannot see. What is the action coming from? Unconditional love. It's a beautiful journey. It's so colorful, it's so amazing, it's so floaty, it's so light, it's like a natural flow. All the children are happy and joyful and gleeful. Everybody is just so in love with being who they truly are. Boy, the chat is just scrolling, and I almost said screwing, but they're not. The chat's not screwing, it's scrolling. It's scrolling up. I love the statement, having a magical day. Yeah, it is cool. Because even saying that actually brings in that magical way within the moment. Yes, madam, magic is in your hands. Yes, yes, yes. And on a high horse, yeah, maybe. But that's the way the divine feminine works. She works on that high horse, Sure, Greg. You guys are just having fun in the chat. Okay, no, what's going on? It's about working together. It's like, okay, so right now, I would say this is where it's at. We're filling up the cup of love. There's been a lot of depletion going on, but that cup of love is actually being filled up because we just had unconditional love here. So it's like this unconditional love right now is filling up the divine feminine. It's filling up her cup. It's right there. And the divine masculine, he's already feeling lighty and floaty here, right? Because his heart's going pound, 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 and he's going, what am I supposed to do with this feeling? I'm feeling like, how am I supposed to make a business decision when I'm feeling like, I can't even freaking operate the way that I know how to operate because my heart's out here and I'm going like this. Well, the universe, we got the divine, we got the angels are doing so much work behind the scene, and while that's happening, you're actually growing some new wings. There are wings that haven't been there. Those wings are growing on, and there's this balance, and I've talked about that balance before because we can't be working together as this team. Look at the teamwork card come out. You can't really be that full team without being in balance, and so the masculine is coming in balance too. And again, it's about teamwork. This is a divine masculine and a divine feminine. They're working together as a team, and this is the tribe. The tribe it's just like these people, the angels, they're working behind the scenes. The tribe is doing it, whatever it is that they're supposed to be doing to be putting the pieces into place. And this is a divine masculine, divine feminine. Look, they're staring each other eye to eye as they're working together, so they can get the universe to go in this new, better, awesome, amazing direction. Oh, wow, you guys are just moving right along. Oh, well, we got an erased message. I didn't catch that. Oh, Sonny, you deleted a message. Sonny, oh, I could view the deleted message? That's cool. I don't know where it went, though, when I said that. Ass name death. Really trust me. You don't know him. He's charged. Oh, Marshall, what are you saying that about? Okay, we trust. And we have changed every day. Please, okay, go for it. Or maybe not. Wait, what? Okay. All right, so, Paul, we finally got to work. But what's in the middle of your workflow is this heart that's going pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. That's making you feel light, making you feel floaty. It's making you kind of, it's making you really take a second look. Like, what is it this all about? Well, and we have movement. You know the masculine part's ready to move. Maybe the masculine part, come on, let's go. The lion's going, wait. And the masculine going, no, I'm ready for movement now. But the only reason why movement hasn't happened is because we got the heart pounding in this kind of love story that's going on within your own divine masculine self that's going, I just don't know how to operate in this floaty way. And so what we're bringing crystal clarity into the divine feminine part, that she's been staying in this little bubble. She don't want really anybody to be affecting her in any which way, because that's how the divine feminine part of yourself, Paul, has been able to get grounded, to get whole, to get complete, and to be calm in the process. Knowing that this is being affected by this universal calling. It's a wish, it's a dream, it's a happy story, but it's a universal calling. Let's say, so when she's being affected by this universal calling, it's in a calm way. As a divine feminine gets ahead, she's allowed to get onto the stage and to tell her story out to the world. And she doesn't have to worry about too much about anything else going on in the background, because the angels are working behind the scenes. They're putting in the pieces, that they're doing the hard work, so she can actually have the strength and the courage to be out there on the stage to uplift the spirits of the community, of the people. That's what is not seen is that the any part that maybe the divine feminine has felt depleted or filled with love. I mean, she had 3 empty cups, and she got 1 full here. No, she's got 11 full cups now. She's filling that cup up with love, so she can operate in this higher vibrational way, while the divine masculine, why his heart's going thump, 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 thump. In the meantime, he's actually growing some wings at the same time, and allowing himself to become more balanced, so he can actually look at the work story that you're talking about in March and April. So you can looking at how the divine masculine and the divine feminine can work together as a team for the collective. That's it. That's your answer, Paul. I hope that helped. Okay, now we had lots of things said, and let's see if I can go back. Go with the flow. Let's see. Going with the flow. That's what we got to do. I mean, going with the flow is the easiest way. I mean, that means we've taken down restraint. We've taken down resistance. We've allowed going with the flow. Brings ease into the day. First card, the lovers. My brother's acting like he's drawing cards over there at his house. He probably don't even have a deck of cards, but okay. And that's saying the ultimate love is self-love. That's true, Kathleen. Ultimate love is self-love. That's where it starts. I mean, that's where you have the best journey for it, because when you can completely love that self of yourself, I know yourself, even though we still have hiccups and flaws, doesn't mean that you don't love yourself completely. Those hiccups and flaws just allows us to see where the wounds are, so we can mend them, so we can heal them, so we can actually self-love ourselves even more. And it reminds me of Synerity. Greg and Cynthia need to do another show together. Yeah, well, maybe he'll fly down here, or maybe he can drive down here so he can load up some of my stuff for me to go back up that way. I have to figure I'll have to make a decision by the end of next month. I actually have to give this place 30-day notice, whatever my decision is. So I'm either going to have to know after that, I can't see past that at this moment. But maybe Greg can drive down here, and Marshall, you can watch the dogs and the chickens and the cow. How about that? Internally presence. The together show are fun. They are very fun, huh, Kathleen? That was so fun. You're right, Kathleen. I'm flipping the cards, and all I see is me. That's right, my brother. It's all about him. It's always about him. I mean, if he comes here, he's going to take over my show. But you know what? I did find that he did do a good presentation. Like, what he'll do is he'll go, let's see. You get right up to the camera. Okay, you see that card, everyone? That's it. That's teamwork. They're working together. Woo, 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 woo. So yeah, so he's a good asset, but you know, as long as he doesn't take over the show too much. All right, you're right, okay, they're high energy. I love the one down here, even with the video, super low pixels. Oh, well, thank you, Marshall, that's cool. You know, well, the next time, whenever I come that way, I'll make sure I bring my camera and my computer. I don't have my OBS set up on my laptop, but I can figure that out. It's simple enough. I need to take my laptop into Best Buy right now because it's not working right. I have two of them, but you know, one of them's better than the other. That's an interesting perspective of your cards. That's talking to Dad. Here's the two queens, madam. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, did we have two queens on the table? What was the bottom of the deck? It's all about work. It's all about work. Just keep doing Paul, just keep doing what you passionately love. Do the things that you love the most, because that's how work goes into the middle of this journey. Even if your heart's going pound, 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 pound and floating up in the sky, you still have to keep going passionate in the direction of the things that you love. Okay, and then Justin, I wasn't sure if you wanted a reading or not. Go ahead and put a yes or no down there. And I know Kathleen wants one. I'll have to go back to see what she asked for it to be on, if it was general or what. I know she asked for the kitty cat card, so we change every day. Marshall, we do change every day. Don't mean we don't change back once in a while. Well, when we change back, Marshall, that's because we still have growth. We still have learning to do. And no buffering. You got it. Okay. You always have a home with me. Aww. Well, that's what's really neat, is I know I always have a home over at my brother's house. Not that, you know, it's, no. I mean, sometimes I got to go through his journey then. It's all good, though, you know. That means he's got a first-hand live coach on his property all the time. Thank you so much, madam. You're so welcome, Paul. I'm always grateful to you, and I'm sending you lots of love and hugs. Woo, I'll take them. And flying kisses. Catch, catch, catch. You get yours back, and respect to you, madam. God bless you and forever, and lots and abundance. Thank you, thank you. I'll take it, I'll take it. And Kathleen, and Diane, and touch wood. What's about touch wood? What was that about? How about that? All right, so I don't see Justin telling me if he wanted a reading or not, and I think I gave him plenty of time to respond. I know Kathleen wants one with the kitty cat cards. Here we go, kitty, 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 kitty. Now let's see. I'm gonna see if I can scroll back and see if she actually asked a particular question. Okay. Aw, magic is in my hands. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I missed that. Or maybe I said it and I don't remember saying it. We speak of the feminine. Ooh. Here. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Sprite, they're getting married. I'm going back there. Now Mr. Sprite's married to Mrs. Sprite. Okay. I'm still looking for Kathleen if she had a question with the kitty cat card, so I'm scrolling after just, okay, can I have a general reading? What does the universe want me to know? Okay, what does the universe want Kathleen to know? Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, she's got her hands full all the time. You know, she takes 5 college classes. Woohoo, that's a lot. And raise her son and take you know how to nurture. You know how to nurture dogs. You know how to nurture in the it sucks on. Is it buffering again? So you have a divine masculine and divine feminine. The Empress is as close to a Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, if I were to say that it was Queen of Cups, then you have the King of Cups. It's more like a divine couple. The only thing is the divine feminine within yourself is nurturing. It's almost a little higher than the divine masculine because of the fact that she's an Empress. Okay, it was in the back now, and this is union, this is togetherness, this is celebration, this is happy times, it's fun, joyful, playful. You know, it's, look at all the kitty cats you got around you. All your cats are even excited. All your friends and everybody are excited around you. They're all celebrating. What are we celebrating? Well, it's because she let go of those lower stories here on the table that it may be a new home. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune has to do with you in a new home. Let's see. What's the cards want Kathy to know with this reading here so far? Get my brother's influence out of the reading. You're not buffering. I'm not either. So it's a magical journey. It's a magical tune. It is about keep doing the things that you love to do. Mine keeps doing it again on your reading. Well, it might stop again because mine, I actually had, oh, I see. Well, it should be working okay now. Yeah. And it's truly down the thought process that led you to the story here, that you had to let go of those lower feelings. But we want to not make, we're trying to make sure we don't repeat the cycle of those lower feelings, and that's where we're laying down the thought process so we can have them come your way. What and the new offering has to do with the divine masculine that has movement, action, wants to make plans with you. Even your cats are going, yeah, let's make some new plans. Now remember, Kathleen, the reading is all entertainment purposes only. It doesn't, I mean, I can lay down a reading right here, right now in front of you like this. Doesn't mean that, you know, it means anything, but what it means is what it means to you. You know, however I word it, to me it's like you have the divine masculine side inside of you that is full of unconditional love, but maybe the masculine side of you stays back and you stay grounded and you're staying away from everybody else because you're protecting and you're preserving your love. And you have your divine feminine that's out there in the open, that's just nurturing, that's the one that takes care of the animals and the cats and everything around. And that's where the joy and the happiness comes in, and not necessarily a union, but maybe it's a union within yourself, within your being. And that happens by laying down these old stories to rest. And even music, I would say music probably helps you through your journey. You see me again? Is it working again? Are we live again? is back. Woo, 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 woo. We swam through the thick stuff. All right, so I'm not quite sure where it cut off, Kathleen. So I'll just rehash the story again, okay? Okay, the story is that, hold on. There, always to do with super fast recap. Okay, super fast. Okay, this is like new beginnings, and it may have something to do with your home, and you know, you already know about that because you were talking about that, and it is about taking some old emotional stories and letting them be gone, and it's about the divine masculine in yourself. You're preserving your love, your loving cup within yourself. You're preserving that love. It's like you're out there on your little island all by yourself, that you're not allowing anybody else in, but in the middle, while you're out there by your island, you do have, you know, you're being able to watch outwardly. And then the divine feminine part of yourself, you're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing the dogs and the cats and the animals, and you're nurturing the outside world. You're being provided for. And because you're doing that, because you're preserving yourself, it's bringing joy and happiness and laughter and play. And even whatever you're doing, it's making the kitty cats go woo woo. The kitty cats are so excited that it's almost like a balance that's coming within yourself, that all the people around you are all excited and full of joy too. It's like, so you're actually surrounding yourself with happy people. And it's telling me this is, I'm going to read the card. What I feel like it's telling me to tell you is to make sure that you keep listening to the music, allowing the music to be giving you your messages, because I know you do that quite a bit, but it says make sure you keep that going because it's actually giving you answers. And then we have, and it's giving you answers to how, to work. You know, you have a lot of things on your platter, like you're taking the 5 classes, you're taking care of your son, you got him in martial arts, and what you say, you got him in something else with a female teacher, but it's telling you keep doing your magical thing the way that you do it. Maybe listen to the music. It might be giving you the answers to how to manage the things with your son, maybe, and it's letting you know to take these stories that were back here in this cup, where this is the old stories that you've laid them down to rest. You're allowing the ocean waves to wash those old stories away, because you have 2 cups here, back here. That is, I'm going to read as for yourself, for your divine masculine, your divine feminine, being in love with the person you are, so you're able to celebrate your life. But it has to do with laying down some old stories in the past, maybe some stories that you've gone through over and over and over. It's like, no, you've decided, you've grown so much, you've expanded so much, you're going, okay, I'm so done with those stories, I don't need to repeat them. I am actually laying them down to rest. And as you lay them down to rest, your divine masculine part, or maybe somebody else out there, has an offering for you, a gift for you, a solid offer. And then we had gotten to the divine masculine here. He's making plans to where you're going to go next. What are you going to do next? And your kitty cats are like, yeah, we want to know, but the cats are supporting your journey. Perfect. And this is like you protecting yourself from anybody else telling you which way to go. It's this way or that way. You're not letting anybody else get in the middle of your story. You don't care who else is trying to tell you that, oh no, you need to do it this way. Oh no, this is what you're supposed to do. No, I see this for you. You're going, oh no, I have already learned how to nurture myself and everything around me, and I am full of love, but I'm guarding my love. I don't not have to listen to anybody else's stories. I love you. I will be going for tonight. Good night. Thank you so much, Marshall, for staying so long, because all the time on the clock really helps to build up, because I think I have to have 1,000 subscribers, but then I have to have, I think it's 4,000 hours of watch hours or something. But by the time I get to the 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 hours of watch hours goes in pretty good. Till the next. Okay, Justin, you're leaving too? Okay. Oh, or you're saying goodbye to Marshall. Marshall is my nephew. So, and And so this is you guarding your story, making sure, guarding your place, guarding your position within your journey. You're making sure that nobody else's input is affecting you. And see, you have your cape there. They can't not push you off the side of the mountain because you got your cape that you'll fly away anyhow. And through this, because you're actually making your own plans, this is the divine feminine that's grounded, that's solid, that's complete. And look at all your kitty cats. They're just hanging around with you all the time. And you're actually able to sit in your thorn knowing that you have created your journey. You have created this beautiful, awesome, amazing journey to allow this newness take place. This is brand new beginnings with action moving forward. We're taking here, we talked about laying those old stories down to rest. Well, this is, you threw all those old stories into the fire and you let them go up into smoke. As that smoke is going up, you're able to see these other stories to come out into the open. You're actually to see light in a whole brand new way. You're able to see light with a different thought process. You're able to write your stories down different. You're able to there's even a map there that was interesting because I was talking about possibly moving here, we got possibly moving here, but you're actually looking at that. It's like the map. You're going, let me trust into that map of how it is coming out into this awesome, amazing way. Oh, we still got Paul in the house with a green heart and a sunflower. Woo-hoo-hoo. And we got Justin in the house. Meow, meow. You don't know, Kathleen, she's got tons of cats. So, this is, again, something, you're going through some major shift, some major change, because this is a rebirth. We are letting go of those old stories. You are cutting them out of your life because you're going through this new door where the light is shining. And then the bottom of the deck is, because you're done, it's like you're done hanging around in this old story. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands, where you're feeling radiant, you're feeling awesome, you're feeling amazing because you conquered all of these dragons within, the old stories. You laid those old stories down to rest that allowed you to conquer the dragon within. Look at the cats going, yeah, we conquered those dragons within. Look at that, dragon's working for you. That means that you got so strong, you got so courageous, you got this movement and going this beautiful, awesome, amazing direction. It wants me to read some more cards, so that's probably because we were in the buffering mood. Remember the dream? Oh, death, remember my dream. Oh, I do, and that's perfect. The rebirth, just the magical book from reading in my dream. Look at that. So it's bringing in a brand new journey and going forward in this new playful way in life. It's like that's because we've laid down those stories that used to trip you, those stories. And you see everyone, and glad to meet you, my dear peacock sisters. And this is, it's because you laid down those old stories. You're actually really, really were able to let them go. The ones that were here, those stories that, the ones that you kept repeating over and over, you had to keep going back to check it out. It's going, we've laid down those stories so you can have this brand new, fresh beginning. So you're feeling I was going to say that's a butterfly, but that's not, that's a couple birds. But you're feeling like you can just walk off the top of that cliff and you're going to fly. You have no doubt about where you're flying to. Where you're flying to is you're flying to your new home, to your new happy ever place where you're feeling awesome, you're feeling amazing, you're feeling radiant, you're feeling this beautiful soul that you are with your divine masculine and your divine feminine as a wholeness, as a completeness, like you've never felt so complete in your life before, and you're being guided, and this again is holding your divine masculine, your divine feminine within yourself, because I know that that's where you're at with your life, so I can read the cards that way, where you're able to hold that balance, and again, you're able to hold that balance even on one foot with your eyes closed, knowing that you are well provided for. That's it. See you soon, everyone, and glad to meet you, my dear peacock sisters and unicorns, and thank you. Have an awesome day, Paul and Kathleen. Okay, that's just the most beautiful reading. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Yes, it's so how I feel. It is a beautiful reading, and I know that, as I'm reading the story, I know that, it fits you so true, because I know parts of your journey. I don't know all of your journey. I know pieces of your journey, and I'm getting goosebumps saying this to you, but for the cards to lay it down this way. And I know this has to do with your whole soul and your whole being, because that's what your whole journey has been in 2021, whether you want me to tell you this or not. But your whole journey has been about really embracing that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you are as a wholeness. So you can love yourself all the way. It's really like, it's not about this person or that person. It's been about you, and you're at that point that you're finally getting, yes, I got this whole nurturing self. I've got this whole loving self, and I've had to protect myself through the journey, but I'm able to learn I'm learning how to release it. I'm knowing that I can actually move from this home to another home if I choose to, because I'm in the middle of planning something new, something awesome, amazing. But how you're planning it is being grounded. How you're planning it is being solid. How you're planning it is in movement and action, because you've taken these other stories and you got rid of them to rewrite the story. You're reevaluating the map. Even with Noah, okay, well, this isn't working and that's working and this isn't working and this isn't working, but let me see if I just throw it out there to the universe and see if the universe will show me this new, brand new way. And it is about letting all those older stories go, letting them go to rest, so you can be embraced with that beautiful, awesome, amazing soul that you are. So, that dragon that ever has been inside of you for so many years is now not inside of you, it's outside of you, and you're able to sit on the dragon. The dragon can help lift you and carry you forward instead of holding you back. And that's what gives you this brand new, fresh start in the beginning, like you're operating from this childlike feel of a way, and in balance with your divine masculine and your divine feminine self by a divine order. So you're actually feeling all well taken care of. You're feeling abundant. You're feeling solid. You're feeling grounded. You're feeling like everything it is that you ever wanted in life is right here with you now. And you're being able to do this, staying on one foot, staying grounded. Nobody can knock you off of your balance. Remember to listen to the music, hear what the music is saying, because I think that's an important part of this piece of your whole journey, because whatever it is that you don't know, that music is telling you what it is that you need to know to put those pieces together. That's it. That's a recap. I had to clear up everything and lay it down to rest and let it all go to really live the life I want to live. We do. Yeah, that's very true. That brings me so much peace and happiness. Woo! Justin, so the time has come. Well, Justin, are you ready for a reading? Is that what the time has come for? I know you were here and then you seemed like you disappeared for a little bit. Probably were doing some work, and now that you got your work done, now you can come back and be a part of the show. And let's see what Justin had. What's this one? This is for you, Justin. After I take a drink of Sprite, You do know we had a Mr. and Mrs. Sprite in the house earlier today? You're smiling. Justin's smiling. Okay. What do we got going now? What does Justin need to know? Oh, let's see. Hostility, what's that? It is, I would say this has to do that you've been cutting your way through, revamping, recraving your path, making your journey. Maybe it's taking you a little while to get to where you're at from where you were, that you're actually moving forward in this new, let's see what it's going to say next. So, yeah. It's been about this new beautiful direction. It's like, maybe it's been a long journey for you to get to where you're at. Maybe you did a lot of moving, or maybe you had to rearrange things, and whatever it is that you had to do, you had to push this out of the way, you had to move that out of the way. It was like cutting down a bunch of weeds to get this new path in your life. And the new path is leading you to this new garden. There's a new gate, there's a new door opening, and that new garden, that new gate that's opening is beautiful. It's so shiny, it's so bright, it's so amazing. It's just such a beautiful, that's why we had to clear it. It's like clearing out all the weeds, Clearing out all the weeds. To get, oh, that's what it is. You had to clear out all the weeds to get to this beautiful garden. That's it. It makes so much sense. Oh, yeah. And you've had to be patient throughout your journey to have that happen, because, you know, when we had a lot of weeds into our life, things that weren't quite, you know, where it was more like, where am I supposed to go next? What am I supposed to do in this journey? And, you know, we had to have our patience through that. And as we have our patience, what happens through the patience, you're picking flowers, yeah. As you're having the patience, what's happening is your wings are getting more expansive. They're even turning like a golden color. And oh, it has a clock in the center. Be patient with time. So, to me, what I'm going to say about this is as these weeds and things that you're having that you've cut out of to me, this is something that's already happened. You've already cut them out of the way. And as the garden is growing, is to make sure that you're giving it plenty of time, not to get too impatient in that journey, because we got used to these weeds being in the way. And we want this beautiful rose garden to happen. It's happening. It's definitely happening. But it's wanting patience. Let me read another card. And what does it want patience on? Okay. Okay, yeah, do pay more attention to music. I know you already do, Kathleen, but, you know, I think it's trying to tell you something that might really help you with what's going on with your son Noah and everything. Flowers. And let's take that one. It wants to flip out. Yeah, so it wants you to be patient with your third chakra, where we get power from, where we get, you know, 1, 2, 3, where that's operating from our centered self, you know, where we're operating from our most radiant self, where the most light shines. It wants you to be I know that your light is already shining pretty bright. But it's wanting you to make sure that you're being patient as that journey, because it has such a bigger light to shine. Look at, like I told you here, it's telling you to be patient with your wings. Look at, because I was asking what was the patience. Look at the wings. See, look at the golden wings here in this picture. And the next picture, look at the wings now. Operating from your centered self, after we got all the weeds and all the debris out of the way, look at you. Look at those wings. They have expanded tenfold. Here they were just trying to grow. They were like hanging down. They haven't like flourished up. But look at them. They flourished up when you're actually fully started operating from that center self. Oh, we got a couple cards flipped up here. Knowing that the sun is shining. Look, I just love it, because this is like a sun shining from the center out, having that sunlight shine. The next card is the sun. So we're having ourselves operate from that sunshine light. For what? For the community, because the community is going to see the rays that are within you come out of you to shine. So beautiful. Well, you know what? Why this all come up is I was thinking here, what was this? You know what? And this is really more about having a balance come in. Having a balance come in from this old journey to the new journey. What's that all tied up about? What is this about? Let me see what this is all about here. maybe it has something to do with your finances because I like to read for your soul, because yeah, and your soul is growing and it's expanding, but maybe a part of you is all tied up, and has to do, something needs to come to a balance, and it has something that's written in the book a certain way, and it's wanting you to utilize your magician within, knowing the magician can create magic, but this is a magician with a mirror, so have that magician be the mirror work. Let the magician do the mirror work. And this is the woman with the coin. It's like maybe the divine feminine within yourself is feeling like it's all tied up because maybe the finances are not quite in order yet, but it's telling you that allow the magician be within. It's like maybe be looking in the mirror, or maybe not even looking in the mirror. Maybe just the mirror image with even in yourself. Just keep knowing that money, that it is that maybe you're in a financial constraint right now that needs to come into a balance, but trust that it's in its way forward, and just keep visualizing that money that's coming forward. It's coming forward in this beautiful magical way. Rather, it's just saying money flows into my bank account on a daily basis, I don't have any idea where it's coming from. All I know is I opened up my bank account and it had $500 extra in it, and it's like, or $5,000 extra, whatever it is that need is. It's like all of a sudden it magically appeared. It wants you to embrace, to know that maybe it might feel tied up right now because maybe you have been on a journey, and that journey of clearing out the weeds of the past, so you can actually be living this more beautiful life of picking the flowers and things to allow your sunshine to come out, because this radiant sun that's getting so bright for operating from the center self, working for the community, is actually going to bring in the coin, going to bring in the financial flow. But maybe at the present moment you're feeling a little constrained. That's what I would say. That's what's saying there. But it also is saying to be the magician within that abundance flow, just trusting that the universe is going to provide exactly what it is that you need. And the sun always comes out. That's right. Yes, even when we can't see it. It's so clear. Just be in appreciation to where you're at. Know that it's in the middle of writing a story. There's a strategy going on. Things are beautifully working out for you. Maybe it wants you to be a little. I know when it comes to finances, just sometimes we have to be a little bit more patient. And we did have patience come up there, and to know that it's coming in, but it feels like it might be a little tied up right now. To be what's really important for us to actually appreciate what we have right now, what we have in the moment, because that's what's actually going to help the strategy to lay itself down, because we have this radiant being coming out. This is utilizing your third eye. Visualize. I would say just keep visualizing that the abundance is coming in and it's being more whole and more complete. And with grace, yeah. And it's just keep trusting. You've gone through a lot, but what you've gone through is you're building your soul, you're building your being, you're building that sunshine with inside, the inside out. It's radiating outside, and the community is able to see it. And sometimes when we make big, bold moves, it puts us in a financial constraint for a little bit, But I do see that it being rewritten. Let's see. Yeah, there's lots of possibilities. Get the lower chakra going from operating from passion and desire. Get the energy of that going forward as you see things in the third eye. Allow the first chakra to be vibrant and radiant, because that's where the passion and fire. So keep doing the things that you love doing, operating from passion and fire, because there's some possibilities that are coming in. There's many doors here. There's possibilities here, but there's a door that's got the door wide open with lots of light, and something amazing's coming through. Yeah, just balance the self, you know. We just have to stay in balance as we're going through this beautiful journey that we're in. That's what I got for you, Justin. Did it resonate? Resonate enough? Let's see what these ones. Here, we're gonna throw a little bit of this in here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, GPS. I guess it radiated enough. All right. Let's see, is there anybody else in the chat? Like music to my ears. Perfect. Look at GPS. Says I was spot on. That's what it told me. All right. Is there anybody else in the chat that didn't get a reading, that wants a reading? I think Marshall left. I know Gregory left. And I already did a reading for the collective. And I think Paul's out doing Paul's show and doing her thing. Paul's doing her thing. You got it? Wink, wink. Some really awesome readings tonight. I think they're awesome all the time, but yeah, they were really beautiful. You know, we're on this magical journey, this magical life. And I just love reading the cards. And let's see. And a lot of struggles. Call that balance. Yeah. Sunny. Oh, we got Sunny in the house. So I always have Sunny in the house. Let's see. Which deck do we do for Sunny? I know she never calls upon it, but that doesn't mean I can't read for her, because she loves to hear the messages too. So Sunny's in the house. Okay, what's this for beautiful Sunny? We got a card flying right on out. This is listen to your intuition and have patience. Consider carefully what you want to do before acting. So your intuition is actually telling you something, and you might be a little concerned about something, but the highest priest always knows something that we don't always have up in our conscious mind. Let's see what the highest priest is trying to tell Sunny. It's saying, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. Be loyal and dedicated and honorable and kind to yourself through the process. Sunny, you falling in love with somebody? And it's saying not to be too frivolous or too cautious with your money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. All right, it's saying that actually maybe you're actually falling more in love with yourself, and it's asking you to make sure that you have a balance within your emotional self. But you also might have an invitation to an event, a social event, or you do definitely have a guardian angel with you that's honoring what it is that you need in your life. We've got two knights on the table. That's moving. That's movement. It's saying not to be too fickle, not to be too cautious with your money. Let's see. Oh, I'm loving myself. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Loving yourself, and it's let's see what it wants you to really. I don't read these cards too much, so I have to. This is events moving. Things are happening in a really fast pace. I know that they're happening fast for me too. It's like one moment I think I might be moving, and another moment I don't know if I'm moving or not. But what I know is I don't have to think about it, because the universe is going to let me know when I need to make movement. I just start doing it automatically without thinking. It's like I know, like, I'm not really one that really likes to, I'm not the housekeeper, let's say. My house is tidy and clean and all that, but I'm not the one that likes to do it. But when I'm in it, when it happens, when I'm doing it, I'm enjoying it because I'm enjoying the process of life. So, but when I'm doing it also, there's something divinely guided. There's something fast-paced, something that's making that action take place. And it says events moving in a fast pace, delays are over. So yeah, maybe that's why it's saying not to be too fragile with or too cautious about. Maybe it's not even to do with money. Maybe it just has to do with making a good business decision, or maybe you need to go ahead. Maybe somebody needs some help from you, and go. It says not to worry about it. Go ahead and give them the help that you need because something amazing is getting ready to happen, and it's getting ready to happen really fast. The lovers. Intimate relationship. Carefully weigh out your decisions for good health. So, yeah, I would just be prepared for something amazing to happen in your life. To maybe you might be preserving yourself from love. Maybe there's somebody that's in the picture that's wanting to come forward, and maybe you might, well, no, but. Yeah, see, again, I don't read these cards that much, but let me try to do it without looking at the words. Okay, this is the highest priest, that she's grounded, she's balanced. The thing is, the highest priest knows things that we don't know. And here I see a divine masculine. He's on his horse, he's ready to move forward. And in this one, let me see if this is masculine or feminine. And this also looks like a divine masculine. He's in movement and forward with his emotional self. And this one is a divine feminine, saying not to be too guarded, not to be too protective. This is you're like, it's almost like you're not checking out this other maybe person coming forward. If it's not a person and we want to go into yourself, then there's some movement that's taking place within your internal self that's making some fast movement. It's changing so fast, but the feminine self is saying, no, I'm so used to being in this spot. Don't change. But the masculine self says, I'm in the middle of changing. But the reason why I brought in maybe something coming towards you is because I had the Lovers cards come forward. It's like you have an angel that's watching over you, and we have a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Maybe it's a divine masculine, divine feminine with loving yourself, but I really see that possible love coming towards you. You're coming into your own new partnership or contract. Continue to move forward. So I hope that you wanted a love story, Sonny, because I see a love story here. I don't know if you're aware. And again, if it's not a person, this is happening so fast within your own internal being that you are falling deeply and completely in love with yourself, that you're embracing that self of you so much. The only reason why I say it's somebody else, because here, when I'm talking about this card came to verify. It says new partnership. Continue to move forward. But you're also coming into your own way. And then we have the star, which is happy times. So make positive long-term plans. You're on the right path. That's what I got for you, Sonny. Yes, I am preserved and guarded, but always want to be spontaneous and free. So yeah, it does show that you're guarded. But it's telling you to be a little less guarded right now. That would be what's on the lower emotion, whatever is guarding you. It might be guarding you a little bit too much, to allow that to flow a little bit more. Yes, you're so welcome. It's a very positive reading. Rather, it's another person coming in, or if it's just your whole internal self. The whole internal self, the answer is not to be so guarded, not to be so preserved, not to block the newness that's coming in. So yeah, that's it. Okay, well, I think that's good for this evening, and we can call it quits for tonight. We're almost at 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be the time I can tell Sunny you're so complete in yourself, huh? Yep. She is complete. She's an awesome person. I love having her on my team because I don't have to. It's a magical journey. It is such a magical journey having her in our tribe and right here by my side assisting me through my journey. It's such a beautiful thing. What a show, a beautiful show tonight. Woo, woo, woo. Even with the buffering. I know, because we kept chatting and we kept going, and even with the disconnect, you know. I'll have to put the two shows together in YouTube, so I got my work cut out. Or maybe I'll get Sunny to do it for me. She likes doing stuff like that. Okay, I love you all very, very much. Have a wonderful 4 days, because you know me, I'll be back on Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What are we going to be talking about? Well, first we're going to be tying the knot to be what we're talking about. And I'll figure out what that's going to be after this show. I normally figure that out by Tuesday, so because I figure out what happened in this show to figure out what the next show is going to be about. So then on Thursday, we're going to tie the knot between the two shows. Okay, I love you so very much. Thank you so much for staying so long as you have, because it really, really, really matters so much in everything, just because you keep me company too. I would say this is probably one of the best shows energetically wise for myself, because I didn't get worn down throughout the whole show or anything. So good night, love you, bye-bye, butterflies, till next time. I love you all so very much, each and every one of you. Make sure that you remember to tell yourself you're awesome, you're amazing, you're special, you're one of a kind, you're uniquely you. There's nobody else out there just like you, and we need you to be that awesome, amazing self you are. Till next time, night night.